Welcome to Star Citizen. So swapping ships' weapons. For quite a while now, we have had an option to detach some of these ships' weapons from the first-person perspective. Of course, using a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment for that. What this also allows us to do is swap our ship's weapons and restock our rockets on the fly. And you can save that loadout once you get back to the main station, swap some things around and save the ship, as that will make the new loadout take effect. But what I'm doing right now is trying to upgrade my ship's weapons. I have taken a very simple ship. It has got two weapons that are okay, and then it's got one size 4, which is not ideal for most ships, I would say. It's the Revenant. I'm gonna go cry about Revenant Gatlin some other time, but for now, you need to take a simple mission. You need to know, of course, what kind of ship it is that you want your component from. As from me, it is Constellation. And what I want from this ship is for my Revenant to be swapped out with a Rhino Repeater. Now, you can go for the Trade Cutlass Blacks, where you can get a bunch of the size 2s. Or just look around with other ships you may encounter, destroy, or just find wrecks. What I did actually was take a personal salvage mission. This cost me around 10k. It is still roughly 10,000 AUC cheaper than actually buying this weapon, as I believe it's somewhere around 20,000 to buy a Rhino Repeater. Now, if you do not exactly know how to swap out ships' weapons, let me give you a simple tutorial. First thing you need to do is sit at a seat and you need to unlock the ports. That is right alt plus K. That will unlock the ship's ports so you can unequip your ship's weapons on the fly. Second, of course, you're gonna need the tractor beam with the multi-tool attachment. Enter out into space and pretty much just pull off what you don't want and attach the things you do want. At first, it can be kind of hard to maneuver this thing around. You just need to hold down R key, move your mouse, and use the scroll as well. So as all of these things will allow you to control how this object you are controlling with your tractor beam is maneuvered. You want to keep it not 100% precise, but I think around 70-80% at the location, around the location. Pretty much so it would fit in properly. You can pretty much do this with all ships, I believe, and their exceptions might be the Crusader Aura ships, Aura's Inferno and Ion. There are only a few other things you can get from this ship wreckage. You can pick up perhaps its turret weapons when you open the exterior, and maybe even the rockets if you switch rockets and leave that pad, or manage to leave the pad open. This can be actually a good way to swap out your ballistic weapons for laser ones if you manage to destroy other light fighters or ships that share similar weapons. And this shows us the tractor beam value is actually quite high these days, as we can use it in many different aspects of the game. From lifting simple boxes, swapping out components, and other things like that. It's one of the better features, and it was about time to get it into this game. Now, if I want to keep all of these things, I just need to go to the landing pad, land my ship, store it, swap out its components and save, and then when I reclaim it, it will have the weapon loadout which I last saved. It's a simple way to upgrade your ship's components when you pretty much have no money, as you only need a tractor beam and that doesn't really cost that much. Anyway, have fun with this and thanks for watching.